Hey there, friend. How you doing? Welcome to Soulvine. This is Jamie. We are checking in, Pisces, for your energy and see what's going on this week. I am traveling to the lovely parts of North America at the moment. I also know that there's some crazy wildfires, so I am definitely thinking of all of you who may be affected. Um, I've just cleared the energy and the space. If you have booked a private session, um, first of all, some of you will see your messages have been sent to you. Please note, if you haven't sent information on what you want for your session and your guidance, make sure you send an email to soulvineco@gmail.com, and yeah, so we can get the readings out for you, friend. Okay, let's see what's going on. Main energies for you, Pisces. What does Pisces need to know right now? Okay, you have the Three of Materials as the main energy. Challenging this is, okay, Justice energy, Two of Inspiration. This feels like, in terms of energy at the moment, you could have a situation where we had a little blackout. Sorry, guys. I didn't have the power cord in. So that is why, if you want to know. Okay, so let me get back to this. So it feels like there is something that someone potentially wants to work on with you, but is still unsure what an outcome's going to be. Or, something has to change where people are working together based on a potential outcome. So someone could be making a judgment call, maybe there's some legalities in play. It just feels like there was the initial, are we in this together? Are we working together? Are we working towards the same outcome, to work towards something? But someone's unsure about what they've done or what the outcome's going to be. So there's a bit of a question mark here. Okay, so influencing this is something around the home front, or around something that has very strong emotional connection for you. It could be something that you are very purposeful about, meaningful about, and connected to. But again, this could be something around the home front that needs to be looked at, considered, or addressed, or about really connecting back to self, what home is for you, in terms of perhaps making a judgment call, or where things go and lead. Sometimes, Pisces, and what you need to know is that things sometimes just happen for a reason. Some things are destined to go the way that they're meant to go. In your headspace, or what could be coming up, is a lot of thought around how to handle something, how to talk about something, how to make something work. I think it's kind of, and I was having this conversation earlier, and this is why it's standing out. If you've got to address something, are you going in, remembering that honey is stickier than vinegar, right? How do you choose to connect with someone? Are you going to, throw the hard stuff at them, in a sense of, that doesn't invite them in for conversation, that doesn't make them feel safe to connect? Or are you going to come in with a different energy that draws them in, that wants to connect, that wants to open up? Again, I don't know directly what the situation is, but I feel this is what's playing in your head, scenarios around something, and the way around how to communicate or address a situation at the moment. Near future, intuition, what you keep hidden, understanding of self is going to be incredibly important. I want to get one more on this priestess. Thank you, friend. Okay, Page of Voices. Yeah. You got to look a little bit more into something, or gather more information around something that is unclear, or that you're not familiar with. Maybe you feel like someone's keeping something hidden from you, but intuitively you know what's going on. And I think that's trying to navigate that, and getting into the strength of having to work a certain way. You got something on your mind, and you got a situation happening here. And whatever this situation is, it's about some plans, and whether they're right, whether they're wrong, whether it's okay. Can we get back to coming together, working together, is what this seems like. And I feel like something is changing on purpose, or it's been addressed right now because you need to actually deal with it. Okay, so your power in this situation is the Devil energy. Let's learn more what that is. Okay. This is, yeah, that's what I wanted to see. Okay. Very much so. And this is the energy I'm getting. I'm getting back to home energy, people energy, family, home. It's all different for all of us what that means. Okay. So trust in that part of you. What this seems like is there's been someone here around you in the past that you have insight to into behaviors that may not have been healthy. And you could be having to, this could be part of conversations that, again, something's happening now and you need to kind of address it. Maybe it's something you've witnessed for a long time, known about, or once experienced with this person or this situation or a situation similar to this. And I think what you're trying to do now, because it seems again to be on the home front or around something or someone that means something to you in where you feel you're meant to grow or meant to build, but you've got to really look at certain behaviors here on how to do this. And I feel like there's a very strong change on the horizon with this Ace of Inspiration, and that's why this is important right now, because I feel what kind of unfolds here is what you get to do with it. And there's something that's working very in your favor around this dynamic that's going to give you a fresh start, that's going to get you, you know, maybe some of you traveling, moving, starting something new here, okay, around an activity, around your role in life, around your purpose. Okay, coming up next is the Hierophant energy. What do we need to know about the Hierophant? So this is what's going on around you. Chariot, Three of Voices. Yeah, there's some commitment or some path here that, or a connection. There's something strong here around a person or around a situation, okay? And I feel like something needs to move forward, and amongst whatever's moving forward, it is going to impact people. I don't feel this is being, you know, deceitful or dishonest or trying to be hurtful, like intentional. I feel like someone here is making a decision on what's best for them. And it's breaking some arrangement or agreement that was on the table, or that was understood, or that was supposed to be the one protecting and supporting, and this situation no longer is doing that or being that. And I think you have to go now and do what you need to do, and it may disappoint or even hurt you on what decisions you had to make based on the situation, you know what I mean? Yeah, something or someone is moving on, walking away from this situation. In terms of the outcome, Queen of Voices, Queen of Inspiration, and Temperance energy. So there's definitely something here that you're going to have to deal with, Pisces, around the way that you look at something. There's going to be quite a strong energy here of fierce play, in a sense of how you communicate, how you connect, what you look into, what you do, and how you handle something. But it also, again, requires this magnetic energy of you and staying in your boss power as you do it. So combining these two is going to put you in a really strong place. Whatever that you're wanting to accomplish, move from, change to, direction, go after, move off from, this is also letting you know this is not going to be as simple or straightforward, or there may be a little bit of time needed to get to a certain place. You got the Two of Materials, and with that is Knight of Voices. So I feel like someone's going to come in and not give you clarity, or is going to turn up a direction, turn up the heat, turn up something here that you're going to have to figure out, navigate, and manage. I don't think you're going to like what you hear potentially, but at the end of the day, yeah, you're just going to have to do what you need to do here. And it may be a bit of a waiting game, so to speak here. I'm just going to get a couple of, where are my cards? Okay, no, that's not what I wanted to. Here we go. I just want to get a couple more cards for clarity here. I'm going to use my Kipper deck, and then I will get you a door card, Divine Doors energy. What else do we need to see here that we're not seeing? Yeah. Someone's at a loss here around a connection or around a situation, it feels, and there's going to be a change, I think, in news or direction here. Um, yeah, someone feels sad again about it. Just seems like someone has to make a decision or share some news here. It's like, this is the outcome, this is what I've got to do. And it seems to be around a connection or a partnership here, or around some path or journey. It's like there's not that there's no other choice, but the way this is coming across is you've got to make decisions that supports you, because something around a situation is taking away from you or stripping you from your energy, stripping you from your finances, stripping you from something, and you have to make a decision here on what that next path is. I'm just going to say, for some of you, I know sometimes we join situations, dynamics, or whatever else for financial reasons. And I understand that sometimes it's important to remember, and it's just, I just feel like it's always seems to be a strong situation around when you make a decision based on sometimes loss, or sometimes needing to be dependent on a person or a situation dynamic. That's when we have the shake up, because it was only meant to serve at a particular time to get you prepared and ready for a certain direction to go where you need to go next. So there could be this part of the shake up, whatever was initially presented, whatever it was initially talked about. It's like the commitment or the agreement can't continue as it is. It's not substantial, it's not supportive. So I feel like that's going to be a strong thing for somebody here, around that. Okay, final message. This is a interesting door. I wonder which way that opens. Let's find out. Bless this space. Your sacred space holds the soul to bear. Palo Santo or sage will clear the air. Let's just burn some. Okay, so there is some energy that could be blocked up right now, guys. Okay, so I'm just lighting my sage. I always keep it here and do a little burn before. So I'm just going to clear that for you. Okay, let's bless this space. Pisces, you know what you need to do. Stay connected. It's okay to work through things in your head. I feel like you need to get a bit more information here around something, but you'll be prepared. I do think you're going to have to shake something up, or make choices for yourself that some people may not be 100% satisfied, but I feel, overall you will get to the place that you need to get to, and so will that person. I think sometimes things are just meant to happen, change, happen weird or disappointingly, but you'll get to the outcome that you need. I think this is really important for what's next for you. And until this kind of clears out, I feel that the openness of what's next can't fully arrive, if that makes sense. I'm going to leave it there. Bye, friend.